Hey friends, it's Megan. It's my 5 and 35, day 34. What can you say about Thursday? Thank God it's almost over. Um, so today was interesting. Work's going fine. I still have that big deadline that I'm not hitting any deadline. Not doing enough. But we came up with a pretty good solution that should keep me busy all Friday. So here's to Friday being super positive. So halfway through the day, I get a text message from the realtor, Steven, and he was like, hey, do you want to go look at that house at 4:30 or 5:30? And I was like, the house that went pending like 2 days ago, and you haven't text messaged me all week? Like, I didn't know it was still available. And he was like, technically it's not, but I'm friends with the realtor selling it, and she would consider you guys the first backup option if you like it. So if you're still interested, we can go visit it. You would need to put in a bid at about this amount for her to accept it. And I'm game if you are. And that's exciting because in this market, everything's so competitive that you don't even feel like you have a chance to be second runner up or whatever. So messaged Jeremy and said, hey, do you want to go see that house? I know you were super bummed last night when it went to pending. And he was like, I don't know. I don't want to waste anyone's time. So I let him know the number. I was like, well, we'd have to feel good about putting in a bid at this amount. And if it's not worth it to us, we wouldn't go forward. And he was like, okay, yeah, let's go look at it. So, it's always like that rush to the heart where you're like, oh my God, I really hope I like it. And then you get there and you do and you don't. And you're like, oh, what are we going to do? Ultimately, we decided not to, which was a bummer. I could have walked to the train station to get to work every day, which would have been cool. But the flip side about the neighborhood is you're right next to the train station, which you can hear the train every day. That didn't really bug me. There was a building next door that we knew had just been, closed down. And when we went and talked to our in-laws, they had intel that said, oh, yeah, that property sold to so-and-so, and they're going to make it into a parking deck. And then we're like, do we want our house to be right next to a parking deck for the train station and the farmer's market in downtown? So that was a pretty big help in our decision-making on no. The other problem with the house was we thought that it was 2 bedrooms downstairs, 1 bedroom upstairs. And so we could put my mom up there and she could have her own private space, was kind of what we were hoping for. And when we got there, you're opening doors because you don't really know the floor plan. And you're realizing well, there's 1 bedroom, but where's the other? And so we go upstairs and we had it wrong in our mind. It was 1 bedroom downstairs, 2 up, which kind of flipped the whole story. Do me and Jeremy want to have a child that traverses up and down the stairs? And they were steep stairs. This house was built in the 1910s. So it was let's not waste any precious space on stairs. Let's just murder everybody in the house on the stairs. And so, as we went up, I think the realtor and Jeremy both tripped on the stairs and they were like, oh, these stairs. And then they were looking at me like, can you carry a baby down this? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to commit to that. I think I might fall down on my butt at least a couple times a week. So the stairs were the real deal breaker because downstairs was beautiful. I liked the way they renovated it. It was very nice. And then upstairs needed a little work, but it's an old house. Why would you expect it not to need a little bit of updating? But anyway, we decided no. We went and visited our in-laws. I miss them. We don't see them very much, but COVID. Yeah. And then we went home, watched silly TV. We've had a good night. So it was just, you want to find that thing that makes your heart palpitate. I haven't got there yet. So, sorry I talk about houses all the time. Hope you guys are having a great week. I love you.